If you use your iPhone to create content for your clothing brand or small business, you should know when to use 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second, and 24 frames per second in your camera settings. First, let's break down what frames per second means. Basically, your camera is taking a bunch of pictures every second and then processing it as a video when you see it. So for example, 60 FPS means 60 pictures are being taken every second. 60 frames per second is typically used when you want to slow the footage down and get a clean slow motion effect. Because you have 60 pictures taken every second, you can slow the footage down as low as 40% slow-mo and get a buttery slow motion effect. 30 frames per second is typically the native frame rate used when filming iPhone content for social media because it's the default setting when you open up your phone. If you want to slow this footage down, you can only go as low as 80% for a buttery slow-mo. 24 frames per second is used for cinematic videos. Because of the lower frame rate, it offers that slightly choppy look that we're all used to seeing in cinematic movies and most music videos. This frame rate does not allow you to have any slow-mo effect. If you try to slow it down, it's going to give you an ugly choppy slow-mo. Keep in mind, you can always film in 60 frames per second for slow motion and then export it in either 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second if you want it for social media or cinematic videos. For more tutorials like this, hit that follow button. If you have any questions, meet me in the comment section.